Hi, I'm Dave Crane. Now, if you're already part of our Thought Leaders Playbook, I want to share with you where things are going. If you're not, but you're an investor or a startup, or you're a coach or a consultant or a CEO, or if you're a high flyer in some kind of industry, maybe you're a speaker already, maybe you're a branding expert, maybe even you're an author or you're a budding author or a podcaster, then you want to stay with this conversation for the next few moments because I guarantee it'll be worth your while. Now, if you don't know anything about me, then let me introduce to you very quickly who I am and what I do so you know that you've got the certainty that I know what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've hosted over 1,000 events, and there's nothing more exciting or nerve-wracking than getting to introduce one of the best in the business. He's an award-winning international motivational speaker and coach. He's worked with celebrities like James Brown and Bruce Willis.
And I'm Jack Canfield. And I'm Brian Tracy.
And I'm John Gray.
I'm Jared Robin.
And I'm Perry Marshall.
Hi, and I'm George Regan.
To audiences of over 1 billion people. He's sharing how to become unstoppable in business. It's my honor to introduce to you Dave Crane.
So there you go, that's proof it's me. So if you're one of those many names that I mentioned earlier, you're probably watching this and join the group because you're thinking, what am I missing out on? What do I have to do to raise my game and be seen as a thought leader? You go on LinkedIn and everyone talks about thought leadership, they talk about positioning, they talk about the stuff they're doing. And you're thinking, well, mine's not quite like that, but I wish it was. If you want to really persuade and make an impact, you're thinking, how can I make this fast track? How can I make it happen? Where's my community of people to play with? Well, you're at the right place at the right time. Let me illustrate exactly what that means to you. Now, I'm the author of the Thought Leaders Playbook, which is this book here, available on Amazon and all good bookshops. But the reason I shared that with you is most authors, when they bring out a book, they just pray to hope that somebody buys it. And in most cases, they don't, and they leave it in boxes in their cupboard, waiting for people to buy it, give it away as presents for people's birthdays and Christmas and eat whatever they're celebrating. Well, no, you got to build a system around it. I'll show you how to do that. I want to lead you to a place where you can be even more successful. Whether you're starting at the very beginning or you've been around for a long time, there's ways of raising your game. And for me, after the pandemic ruined all my business, and I came back realizing I needed a community of people who were there to support me emotionally, but also support me in business. And that's why I created the original group, which was the Game Changers. Now, you're probably thinking, what's the Game Changers? Well, that was the name that was given to our WhatsApp group before you arrived, probably. And there were a group of people who we were able to work with to raise their game and be able to make them real success stories. Now, if you're wondering what it's like to meet them, have a quick look. This was the Game Changers. We worked together for about 2 years or so, and everybody in this group is at such a high level. They're now hosting some of the biggest events around the world, hosting conferences, working in multi-million dollar companies that they built as a direct result of the steps that we shared and the roadmap we created to take them to a brand new level. Meet the Game Changers.
He supported me to change the roles. He supported me to, get back into my feet.
Dave has just given me an opportunity to spin on my heels, click my heels, and say, I am the new take your dream to Dubai guy.
And the learning that I got was more about having the resilient life and living your life to the fullest and, maximizing your capabilities.
Hi, I'm Dave Crane. Let me introduce you to some of the Game Changers.
I'm Aziza. I am Dave's online business manager.
Basically, I make people look good talking about IT when they're from non-IT backgrounds.
In hospitality, I'm the leading lady behind many culinary chefs, also in Dubai, Grégoire Berger, the Michelin star chefs in Belgium.
And in the last 17 years, I've been working on projects for the Dubai government, Abu Dhabi government, and Saudi Arabia government.
I'm from Santa Fe in Mexico.
I'm a health and wellness coach, helping local governments, also solving problems.
Specialised mainly in hotels and airport construction.
I'm busy with many projects, so I moved to Dubai now, and I'm heading towards Saudi Arabia.
People come for the content, but stay for the community. So that's what we were doing a little while ago. You met some of the people there. Every single one of them has gone on to do bigger and better things, earning 6 or 7 or even more figures as a direct result of just thinking differently about changing their game, not being employed, not just doing what they did before, but realizing the industry can turn around and start working with you. And that's the plan with what we're doing now. You're probably wondering, how does this fit in with being part of a community? Well, community is more powerful than being an influencer. That's where you need to be, with like minded people who are all pushing with the same values to support you. In a world where we've got more fake news and fake media than ever before, you need to have smart people that can turn around and say, yeah, I heard that as well. I don't believe it. This is what I would do next. So I think, and I've proven with the game changers, that not only does the system work, but for you, it's the right time to position yourself as a thought leader. Look at all the people on LinkedIn who are saying, I'm a thought leader. And you think, well, no, you're a coach. And you're trying to pretend you're really good at what you do, but you wouldn't be posting that much if you're really busy and successful. Well, I can make you busy and successful. So what do you need to do? Well, first things, take the scorecard. You've got a scorecard which is waiting for you to just position yourself. Give your contact details, then have a look at what you want, what's missing, what do you need to rise up to, what can you offer to the group, what do you look for from the group. Once that's compiled, we're able to put together something very special, and that very special something is going to look like this. You may already have migrated to a new group, which is the Thought Leaders Living Room. Why is it called that? Well, simply, when we created the original group with the Game Changers, straight after the pandemic, Meta and Mark Zuckerberg didn't have the capacity for creating a community like they have now. So when we wanted to migrate it and create subgroups within our group, they said you've got to actually start a brand new group and get people to come across, because the algorithms and the software doesn't deal with it from old groups. Don't ask me why, I didn't create it. So now we've got the Thought Leaders Network, and when you join, you get into the Thought Leaders Living Room, which is exactly like where you've been before. You can connect, you can chat, do all the stuff, but there's a new level to go to. We've taken our template of the Game Changers and raised it. So when you join, you can join after you become a member, which is a paid subscription. You can join various groups we have already in it, which includes corporate and CSR leadership, coaches and consultants, authors and speakers, a deal room where you get to pitch and you get to meet investors as well, media and content creators, a special hub for you, and an inner circle for mastermind groups, when you've got people who are all very much on the same level, who want to be deeply, intensely working together. We're going to be facilitating that. So when we do this, you're going to find it incredibly effective. Now, we've done this before. When you look at what we had with the Game Changers, it was a full system to be able to get you to where you need to be. We had clinics, we had creating your roadmap, how to build your brand, how to brand on LinkedIn, and lots of different episodes you could go through. The whole system is there. But what we're going to do for you now is change the game. Why? Because this was before AI was ruling everything. Otherwise, I'd just drop you into this group and change all the branding. But I believe that everything that's here is now old, because AI shows you how to do it bigger and better and by yourself. So what we're creating now is a different hub. This is a Thought Leaders Network, and we're going to be populating this with content that we build together. Special webinars, live in-person events. Some of the biggest hitters and best thought leaders from across the planet will be joining us to give you the very best. But what is so exciting about it is the network is second to none. The people you'll be chatting to are not just good at what they do, but they're the best at what they do. You're going to be talking and networking with people who run $1 million, even $1 billion businesses. There's royals, there's multimillionaires, there's authors. There's people, for instance, who have had incredible TED Talks that have had millions and millions of views. Every element of what you need will be in this community. And you're wondering, Dave, what's it going to take for me to get there? Well, think about it. How are you going to feel when you wake up and you go, wow, I know I'm going to get what I need out of life. I've got a community there to support me during the good days and the bad days. I wake up every morning spending quality time with the people I love because I don't have to spend all my time pulling my hair out, reading stuff that that's not got any relevance to me, watching news that makes me upset, and going out and facing people that are always depressed about what's going on. I've got a community of amazing people that allow me to know that I'm growing my brand, going on podcasts, got my own podcast, got my own book, speaking on great stages. I'm seen by many people as an award-winning star, and also that's led to me being given joint venture opportunities and having a group of people that when I talk to them, they know me and they're there to support me. What would be the worth of that investment to you? The answer should be priceless. And the older you get, when you're like me, you realize that you only have a certain part of your life left. If you don't do the best that you can and learn to jump and grow wings on the way down, then what are you doing with the rest of it? I don't want to go to my grave saying, oh, I could have done better. That's why I created this community. That's why I'm here to help you. Every single person in this group, I promise I will leave you better off than you were when I first met you. That's my job. That's my commitment to life. So there's a question. What's it worth? Well, I've got a special deal for you, exclusively for you. When you join our community, we're going to have 100 people, only 100, invited to be part of the founder members group at $97 a month. Once you lock yourself in for that, that is locked for life. The price does not go up. And from there, you'll be first to be able to take advantage of special products that we have, special promotions that we do. You can work me directly on your brand and so on. If you want to take one of my programs, there's lots available there, and talk to other people for networking. $97. And what's even better is when you sign up for a whole year, we'll give you it not at $97 per month for 12 months. We'll give it to you for $970 for a whole year. That's 2 months free when you sign up now. You get access to all the groups because you don't get into those groups unless you are an active and paid member. Why? Because if something's worth having, it's worth paying for. And you are worth that. If you don't think you're worth it, that's probably down to imposter syndrome. And yes, I can help you to overcome imposter syndrome in 30 minutes or less. Really, Dave? Yeah, I'm a hypnotist as well. Check me out, look at my CV, see what I've done, and imagine what I can do with you. This is about building your legacy. This is about positioning you as the best at what you can do. Do the scorecard, migrate across to the brand new group. So when we close the old group, which we will do in a couple of days' time, because we want to get everybody into the new community, and then upgrade yourself. Subscribe, pay a subscription, because if you don't do it this time, we close the group to 100 people and we reopen it again in 3 months? And then the price goes up, $197 a month or $297 a month, whichever, but we're going to raise the price. But your price, your investment right now sticks. That's it. We won't ask you for any more unless you want to have special programs or packages and stuff that we can work on that's specific to your particular niche. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you've raised your game and we've worked on your media kit and you know your corporate speech, your keynote, being on panels, all the rest of it, we are going to be an agency for you. So people can come to us and say, Dave, we've got a big conference at some place around the world, wherever it is. Have you got some speakers that can be at that event? And I'll say, yes, we've got the best trained and best represented speakers anywhere. Right now, we've got 600 people in our WhatsApp group. I want 100 people to join us in the Thought Leaders Network. We're going to go to 1,000 people and then I'm going to stop the group. 1,000 people who are thought leaders. That's all I'm after. Why? Because can you imagine the difference they will make to the world? And I want you to be part of that. I want you to have a legacy like mine that you grow in real time. That means that the world knows you're there because you made a difference to every single person that you connected with. This is my legacy. I want you to join and let's make yours.
I have been participating in Dave Crane's Industry Icon program.
Dave Crane is one of the best coaches in the industry.
One of the most knowledgeable speakers I know.
I was so impressed.
He shared the stage with celebrities, athletes, politicians, and royalty.
You've been an inspiration to me since the first time I saw you on LinkedIn, man.
New prospects should know that you are a world-class broadcaster.
He's a true professional. He operates from his heart, and he always speaks his truth.
Where do I begin?
I looked around the room, and all I could see was eyes on you, ears on you. You could have heard a pencil drop.
Dave is someone who is a limitless thinker with a big heart.
And his Industry Icon program helps coach great leaders into becoming great speakers.
It's helped me improve my image online.
Everyone I know that's worked with you says the same thing.
It's helped me improve my presentation and speaking abilities.
Clarity, clarity, and clarity.
But more importantly, it's helped me to have a crystal clear message in what benefit I can add to my audience.
You know, I'm in TV, and so people assume that, you know, speaking in front of crowds is easy. But I'm on a set, and it's very different to go from a closed set to speaking to a live audience.
Now, because of Dave, I totally get it. I totally get why it's important, and I totally get that I can do it too.